Hello, I am Bree Comer. I'm here to basically debunk the theories by user Frank1978. Basically, he put a video up of how Duck Dynasty is fake. I can basically just disprove most of his theories. He has a theory about Psy's cup being empty and then full. Sai often fills his cup up. He doesn't go without tea for too long, and he carries a gallon of tea with him basically everywhere he goes. So that's not really a legit statement. And plus, if you were questioning the time span and not being able to see him fill his jug up or his cup up, it's because there's a lot of off time, a lot of edited timing within the show itself. I've noticed that a lot because you'll wonder because they talk about how they could talk about things for hours, but yet the show's only a half hour long, so it just proves that there's a lot of stuff that gets edited out. The comments about that come from other people that know them or have done business with them, and how it's fake and whatnot, and how certain situations how it was piloted before. I don't question that it might have been piloted before. I mean, I'm not any proof of that, so I can't say that's a fact. I can't even classify that as a theory because it's probably somebody out there who is just out there to get vengeance, or maybe they're just trying to get attention, or, they don't like the guys. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that just say stuff because they don't like somebody. Like, it's today's society, it's how it works. It's unfortunate. I personally don't do that, but it's not a fact. It's not proven. It's not out in the public. It's said by somebody on the internet. It's kind of like a Wikipedia note. So this next one was the chair that they saw in the back of the truck. I can't see the episode on my TV, and I didn't kind of want to get out there and say what I have to say fast, or else I'll lose my mind. So I haven't gotten a chance to watch it. But the thing I have come up with is, in that same episode, Willie buys his fish back. So it's very possible that they went and bought the chair back as well. If not, maybe they were helping the people move it. Maybe they were waiting a day or so to move it into that person's place. There's a lot of things that could have happened behind the scenes that we just don't know about, and not in the fact that it was staged. I'm not saying it can never be staged, but my personal belief is that it's not staged. Another thing is the brother Alan not having a beard. It's not required to have a beard in a family. It's more of an option and a way to show manliness. Obviously, Alan chose a career that's more clean-cut, and it's kind of required. So that's understandable to, steer away from your parents and do what you want to do. So that's not exactly a theory to prove that it's fake at all. He could have also just chosen not to be in the series because he didn't want to be publicized, or maybe he just he just didn't want to. So that doesn't really have anything to go with proving that it's fake. So that theory for me is personally just knocked out instantly. I'm the kind of person that looks at fake and fact. So this is definitely not a fact. The next thing and the last thing that I have to comment on is that he said that they focus on the 5 guys, and there's 50 guys that work at the factory. Now, if you look at the factory, it is large, and I would expect at least 50 to 100 people working there. Especially since the show's gone up, and it's I'm sure production's through the roof. So, 50 guys is kind of understandable. They focus on 5 guys, probably the most entertaining guys in the factory, and especially with the, I don't mean this in a mean way, but the lack of work that they do, and because they're literally providing entertainment for us. The lack of work they do, I would expect there to be more employees. And I would also understand that these guys are the ones that have been with Duck Dynasty, or Duck Commander, from, day one. They were there with the foundation of it. They were there to help build it up to what it is today. And giving them the credit of, they were here, they deserve this kind of thing. I could understand that. And they're kind of older, so it's funnier. I mean, it's just kind of like a funny aspect of today's society. So I'm not taking stabs at Frank 1978. I'm just trying to disprove the theories because they aren't facts. They aren't set in stone. They aren't approved or disapproved by the Duck Commander / Duck Dynasty itself. So I'm just out there to show that these theories aren't, I mean, they're exactly what they are. They're theories. But most of them I don't believe could even be pushed to theories to being facts. So keep that in mind when you're researching, Duck Dynasty fake stuff and stuff like that. So, and also please remember that they do take a lot out of these shows. There's a lot that goes missing, and you question how did that get there, or when did that happen, and they probably just edited it out because they didn't think it was that important. Just like, Size cup incident. I've also seen another cup incident where, he goes from full glass to empty, which could easily be caused by drinking it through a time that gets cut or fast forwarded. It happens. It's TV, it's Hollywood, it's how things are. This is not my YouTube account. This is my friend Andrew's. I have used his because my computer is broken, and I really felt the need to speak on this because I love my Duck Dynasty. So remember, when you're researching anything, keep in mind theories and facts. They're completely separate, and there we go.